Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon,
Good
madam.
afternoon,
Today we want to look at the office layout. But before we continue, I would like us to remind ourselves about what we learned the other time. So we were looking about the office. Who can define for us what an office is? Jackie?
An office is a place set aside in an organization
An office is a place
where
set
the
aside in an
organization's
organization
activities
where the organization's activities are carried out.
Good. And what are some of the functions that are carried out in an office? Some of the functions that are carried out in an office? Ruth?
Some of the functions that are carried out in an office are receiving information, and then an office can also give information, and then the third point, analyzing information,
Yes.
then lastly, keeping records.
Yes, that is very good, Ruth.
Thank you.
Good. So let us go to today's lesson. We want to look at office layout. So allow me to share my screen with you so that you can be able to see what I have. Is that visible?
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So let us define office layout. We say this is an arrangement of a place or a room where all clerical activities of an organization take place. So office layout is the way you arrange your office to ensure that people or workers, staff sit in a proper manner to enable them work efficiently. So we have types of office layouts, and there are three main office layouts, namely open plan office layout, enclosed or partitioned office layout, then lastly we have office landscaping. So let us look at each one of them exhaustively. We have open plan office layout. This is a type of office layout where all the staff of the organization sit and work. So it is a big room where people come and work together. Like people from different departments, you get the HOD of one department. Then we have the human resource, maybe procurement. They come together and work as one. We have advantages of having open plan office layout. Number one, it's cost effective. By this, we mean when you have an office layout that is open plan, you cut on costs like power costs, because you will only need to have like two lights or two bulbs instead of each and every office having its own, which consumes a lot of power. And then it's easy for supervision. When people sit in an office, so many people sit in one office, supervision is easy because you are able to see each and every person working in the same office. We have disadvantages of using open plan office layout. One, it's easy to spread diseases. So in such an office, when people sit together, so many people come sit together to work, you get that spreading of diseases like airborne diseases is easy, like COVID-19. And then we have noise may lead to lack of concentration. In this kind of office layout, there is so much noise because people may want to talk to each other, whispering, visitors coming, so it leads to so much noise which may distract working efficiently. And then number 2, we have private partitioned office layout. It's an office layout whereby different departments or a few individuals occupy or sit in a room to work. Say like a manager has his own office, and then a secretary has her own office, and then procurement officer has his own or her own office. So different people, maybe just 2 or 3 people share an office, unlike the open plan office where so many people come to sit together. And then we have advantages of private or partitioned offices. It's easy to maintain cleanliness. In such offices where few people sit and work, it's easy to maintain cleanliness, like cleaning is easy, and it is not easy for you to get the office so dirty. Then we have confidentiality is maintained. That is very true, because in such an office, like you have a private or confidential information, it's easy to keep it private. Unlike in open plan office where people sit together, and even when you are conversing or you are typing something on a machine, somebody may be able to do what? To look at what you are doing and get the information. Then we have disadvantages of private offices. It's expensive in terms of maintenance, i.e. lighting. Just like we said, in open plan office it is expensive, it is cheap, and in private it is now expensive, because like if each and every person will need his or her own office, or a few people share offices, it means we have a lot of offices, and these offices will need like each office to have its own lighting, which will be expensive. Then we look at lastly office landscaping. This type of office layout tries to bring nature into the office. So how do we bring nature into the office? Somebody tell us, what does that mean? Yes, Jackie?
For example, by planting flowers so that the environment can
For example, by planting flowers so that the environment can. For example, by planting.
Yes. Okay, Ruth, you are saying something?
Yes, I was saying you can decorate the office by drawing flowers on the walls or painting pictures of wild animals on the wall.
Yes.
To make the office beautiful.
Good. So those are some of the features of office landscaping, like I have mentioned here: planting of flowers in pots, carpeting the floor. Why do we carpet the floor? So that we contain the noise. When people are walking on the floor, they don't make a lot of noise with their shoes. And then we have hanging pictures on walls, having carvings of wild animals, then having soft music in the office. Okay.
Yes.
So we have advantages of office landscaping.
Yes.
Who can tell us one
Yes.
of the advantages of office landscaping? Yes, Ruth?
One of the advantages is there is no noise in that office, so there is a lot of concentration.
Yes.
Leads to high efficiency of work.
Next, Irene?
It brings a sense of prestige.
Yes. when you have an office landscaping, those people who work in that
brings
office,
a sense of prestige. Yes. When you have
so I was saying people who work in an office with landscaped office will tend to be they will feel prestigious to work in that office because of the environment in the office and the nature of the arrangement that is provided in that office. Then let us look at the disadvantages of office landscaping. It's costly. So like planting trees in the pots, hanging pictures, you have to buy them. Bringing like those carvings, they are expensive and you need to buy them so that they can bring that landscaping nature in the office, and that is expensive in itself. And then it encourages laziness due to the comfort zone. So many people may tend to be comfortable when they are working in a landscaped office and may sometimes forget or try to like relax from working, doing what they are supposed to be doing instead of working. So up to there, who has a question? So how many types of office landscaping did we look at today? Jen?
3.
3.
So which one and which one? Jackie?
Which one and which one?
Office.
Jackie? Open office.
Private office or partitioned office.
Yes.
Private office or partitioned office.
Landscaped office.
That is good, Jacqueline. So that marks the end of our lesson for today. We shall meet next time. Have a good evening.
You too, madam.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You too, madam.
Bye-bye. You too, madam.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Oh, Nadia, umesema